Hey guys, it's me, Pikminmaster123, here with another video today. We are finally back with Empires of the Undergrowth, and today we will be playing Queen of the Hill, which is the next map on the list of maps that we have to play. But first, let's go on into our upgrades and see what we can do. So first, let's just keep on upgrading our basic units, I think. I mean, it would be good to upgrade these guys, but I think our basic units need some more upgrading. Okay, so I think we're just gonna wait a little bit more. We have a good amount of upgrades that we can start putting into stuff. But for right now, I think we're just gonna wait. So let's go into Queen of the Hill. Let's just start with medium. Challenge mode is off. And let's take the mortar, because it's just a better guy. Let's play this level. So we're going back to a beach map. Surface is automatically
A number of small
sown.
Formica, Rufer, and Fusca colonies have established themselves on this beach. Those nearest to the water's edge have enjoyed the first pick of the washed-up seafood for the past few days. However, as the sun and moon near alignment and the first spring tide of the month approaches, high tide draws nearer to these intrepid ants. Seemingly aware of their circumstances, these colonies are preparing to relocate to higher ground. There is only one way up the bank, and the route is currently occupied by a small Rufer colony. These defenders will have to hold their ground against the oncoming siege. It will be 3 days before the high tide washes away the competition. If the colony survives, it will inherit the beach. But this won't be an easy fight.
So this mission is a survival mission. We have to survive 4 days, and on the 3rd day, pretty much the big attack wave's coming. That's what he's saying. So first things first, we need to clear out a little nest, and then start getting some warriors whenever we can. Some soldiers. And looks like we have aphids. So if you guys haven't seen this already, these guys produce food over time. However, there are a lot of ladybugs that kill them. So we have to sort of protect them in order to keep getting food. And these guys have a lot more food.
Although the nests nearer the water have better access to the food washed up by the sea, this Rufer colony need not starve. The plant life growing nearby is home to herds of grey aphids. As they feed on plant sap, these tiny insects excrete droplets of honeydew, which the wood ants find irresistible. They need only protect the aphids from danger to receive a constant supply of sugary liquid. Doing so is not always simple, however. Hungry ladybird beetles know exactly where the aphids like to graze. They can strip an unguarded stem bare in a mere matter of minutes. The ants will need to keep a close watch over their flock.
So that's what he's saying. We can send our ants out to get a little bit of food source, but the thing is we also have to protect them from the ladybugs. Then these ant colonies, this one and this one, both have a lot of food sources. Like, each of these have 15,000, so they have also a lot of ants with them, as you can see. A pretty decent sized army. So pretty much we have to survive until the tide comes and takes out all of their colonies. But we also have to protect these things, because if we don't, we're gonna run out of food pretty fast. So I'm gonna start getting a worker group together. So aphids feed off the sap and create honeydew, and then ladybirds feed on the aphids. Clearing the aphid farm. So they will leave once they took 25% of their health and damage, or they ate an aphid, which both is not good for me right now. Which means we're gonna have to start getting a larger force. And some speed up tiles wouldn't help. Also start upgrading these food stores.
This colony must remain small.
The
for
more
now.
workers we get, the
Food
more
is
we
too
can
scarce
take.
to support greater numbers.
I think we took that guy down to 20.
The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
I think we took that guy down 25% of his health, so that's good. And these guys are still gathering a lot of that food, which means they're gonna be getting stronger. That one was an accident. So it looks like we're almost out of food inside the nest for right now. We can always attack these areas later. But for right now, while it's daytime, we need to go outside. Because last round, we know what happened last time when it was night. Okay, that should be enough guys. Let's send these guys over here.
A party of Formica fusca black ants are heading inland. The high ground roofer colony must defend their territory.
Okay, good. So I think these guys are the normal black ants, and these guys appear to be the wood ants, what I'm playing as in this mission.
roofer colony on the low ground are sending troops to clear a path for their queen. The high ground colony must keep them at bay.
So let's see if we can get some of these guys to go around and get the guys in the back. Well, that failed. You got two guys working on the guys in the back, that's good. Let's get our ability to get food up more. And then start building some food stores. We're gonna need some ranged units of our own now.
The lower ground colonies
like
have
it's
relented
becoming-
their siege for now. Night approaches, and with it, it brings a host of nocturnal predators out onto the beach. The high ground ants could go underground to wait out the night, but they would have to leave their precious aphids unguarded. It is a difficult choice for this colony. Face the peril out in the open, or hide away and risk losing their only reliable source of food.
Yeah, we're starting to be attacked now. There aren't too many of those guys over here. I'm gonna put the guys on, yeah, don't gather, and get these guys to come over here and start gathering. So, Team 1's gonna just defend, Team 2's gonna gather. I'm gonna need some spitters, and I'm gonna put them with Team 1. I'm gonna tell you guys not to fight for right now. Just gather as much as you can. This one's gonna get hit pretty hard though. Lot of spiders down here and crabs. Hopefully they don't come up here though, that would be bad. Looks like we got a big one up here. Okay, no big one over here though.
The workers have done all they can to improve this highway.
Okay, let's get our food sources up a little bit, and then let's start upgrading our
The colony is
melee
starving.
soldiers.
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
These guys are just sitting right on top of that area. And it doesn't look like they're gonna go on the offensive just yet. Looks like we took down a big one over there. Next thing to do is just to start upgrading our dudes. Hopefully we can get one of those guys completely. And it is possible to out DPS these guys so that they get killed before they can escape. We might want to switch over to this side soon because our population over here is getting decimated.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Okay, we're gonna tell all of our soldiers to go on the offensive so we can start getting more of those resources, more of the food resources. Because these guys also have a good amount of food just on them in general. And then we'll defend this. These guys are just staying down there for right now, so that's good. Okay, for right now, taking all of our workers down here and they should be able to outpower whatever that is. Looks like those ants are back to the surface.
Dawn breaks, and the battle for the high ground will
And being
soon
attacked
continue.
by spiders and
The
stuff.
high ground colony defended their aphid flocks well, succeeding in securing vital food supplies to see them through the oncoming onslaught. There are intruders in the nest.
Yeah, this guy should be taken out shortly. Yep, there we go. Okay, it's time that we make another,
The Fuska
hatchery
colony is
over
sending
here.
a wave of warriors to clear a path for their queen. The colony is starving. There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
Looks like they have even more resources than last time. Well, besides that, that's just over there for no reason.
The Rufa colony are sending another assault. They are desperate to reach higher ground.
I'm gonna use group 1 for right now just to clear out the inside of the nest. Keep group 3 on ladybug duty.
There are intruders in the nest.
And turn on their gathering for right now.
More black ants are emerging from the Fusca nest.
Okay, get on defensive. I guess I could keep group 3 in the nest and then keep group 1 just defending. So it looks like we were able to take out the attack wave pretty easily. I'm gonna tell group 3 to get over here so we can take on this next creature.
More soldiers are emerging from the Rufa nest. The battle has begun.
Like, you'd think these ones would aggro, but they only aggro when you aggro on them. That's sort of stupid. But we'll be able to take them out pretty easily. Okay, now send group 1 back over here to defend, and group 3 over here to clear the nest.
There are intruders in the nest.
And yeah, it's becoming nighttime, so we're about to be attacked by more insects.
Night falls, and a temporary truce emerges between the warring colonies. Once again, the high ground wood ants must make a choice. Do they defend the aphids, or will they hide,
Both.
resting their forces until the morning?
We're gonna need more workers on colony duty.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. The ants must defend themselves.
Looks like we'll be okay on the surface. Not too much attack coming, but there's a lot of stuff down here that we might need to worry about. Not too much stuff right now.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
We're gonna need a second group of spitters to help with this soon. Okay, I'm switching group 1 and 3 temporarily. Well, that didn't really do anything. Okay, keep group 3 over here, and group 1, you come back up here. Group 3 can gather again. Okay, let's start getting the second group of ranged attackers now. That's getting decimated, but this one's holding pretty well. I'm pretty sure all this is here to make sure you don't try and attack these guys, but I don't think you can, even if you wanted to. Okay, we want group 3 to come back over here now and then start making like an opening so we can surround this dude. Okay, let's go for another switch because there's a good amount of food over there.
There are intruders in the nest.
No, stay back, guys. Okay, you guys can attack now. That like stuff that confuses you guys only hits a certain amount, even if there are more just all clumped up in that location.
Dawn breaks.
Well, at least
the
it
battle
did
for
for
the
that
high
attack.
ground will
Now
soon continue. The high ground colony defended their aphid flocks well, succeeding in securing vital food supplies to see them through the oncoming onslaught.
I think this might be about to lower down. But these two groups should fight, I think, because in real life, Ant colonies, they don't really like to attack colonies of like the same
More black ants
species.
are emerging from the Fusca nest.
Instead, they would like go after the different species, and our species is the same as these guys over here, so they would be neutral. So
The battle has begun.
if they decide to move out and get the heck out of there, well, I think they would just leave and not necessarily attack a colony. But this is a pretty cool scenario. I still don't like this group here. I think they're gonna send another wave, and then these guys are gonna start sending waves.
More soldiers are emerging from the Rufa nest.
Never mind. Just another big wave from this nest. Seems like they're just gonna keep
There are
on
intruders
following
in the nest.
the same pattern. Also, I didn't mean to open up these guys yet. Looks like they just, all of their entirety of their army is just spitters. I mean, that's why these ones are better. They have AoE damage. Also, it looks like we did get one of those ladybugs. It's not that hard to out DPS from their flea attack. Or flea move, whatever you want to call it. So I guess the next thing we want to take out in our nest is this group of whatever. I think it's just gonna be more of those devil's coach horses or whatever, beetles. Why is group 2 down here? Oh crap.
Both lower ground colonies are now sending out armies at the same time.
Nope, nope, nope. Okay, good. We just averted that little crisis over there. Hopefully our workers can distract some of their soldiers for a second. Looks like Group 3 is coming out now to help defend. And then we can tell Group 3 to come back down here so that we can finally clear out our base.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber. Black ants and wood ants are heading from their nests to the high ground.
I mean, we still have one more day till they send their final attack wave. Wait, did these guys have both types? That's sort of cheating game. That's a little cheating. That's a little bit cheating game. You only give me one type and then they get both. Okay. So the next thing that we should do is unlock the stun ability for these guys. So AoE has a corrosion and stun.
Night falls, and a temporary truce emerges between the warring colonies. Once again, the high ground wood ants must make a choice. Do they defend the aphids, or will they hide, resting their forces until the morning?
Okay, Weston. Yeah, we should be able to take these guys on pretty easily. So soon we'll have a nest cleared out because those groups are pretty easy to get. I really like the update. These actually didn't used to give you that little +1, so I really like that they finally added that in. It's actually very useful. We just gotta keep upgrading these soldiers. That's a pretty big amount of enemies. But these ranged guys are actually really good at dealing a lot of damage. Looks like these guys are finally coming up to attack us. Couple of spiders over there. Nothing came up that way just yet, but that. And a group of 3 of the big guys. That's a little surprising. And they're really trying to keep us down in the nest for this night. Probably because it's the last night that we actually have to survive. Group 2 can move up and start taking all that back.
There are intruders in the nest.
The thing I really like about these developers is they have little, like, sort of, not really Easter eggs, but like just hidden stuff in all the corners. Like, as you saw at the beginning, there's this little hidden pack back there. That was since the last update, and I'm surprised they even kept that. Yeah, they have a bunch of, like, just small stuff to help you out, hidden around. So I think that's all that's in the actual nest, so we can just start sending these guys out on just for defending.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
They're all just aggroing on that group. But I can't really support them with the other group because they have a pretty good amount coming for them too. I might need to send, yeah, I'm just gonna send them. Group 2, you can turn on defense for right now. But I need group 1 over here because these guys I think are gonna start trying to get in the nest now. Okay, group 3, turn on getting food. Go over here. You guys can defend until team 1 gets back over there. I said group 3, go here. Okay, good. Yeah, turn off your defense now. This area is pretty much entirely destroyed. There's like 1 aphid left. But it looks like we pretty much taken out all these guys. Okay, turn off food gathering for them for right now. And then let's get another worker group over here. We're gonna need these tier 3s because they do a lot
The
of
workers
damage.
have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Group 4 is gonna be a copy of Group 2 over here. Group
Last
1
night's
go
high
there.
tide was dangerously close to the low ground nests. Today is their last chance to relocate. The low ground colonies won't show any restraint. Their attacks will be desperately vicious. Fortunately for the high ground colony, many aphids survived the night. Access to food will be pivotal for the upcoming battle.
Looks like they're already sending guys, both of them. Looks like a small rapid stream of dudes. Group 2 and 3 are just gonna be the emergency reinforcements. If they will stop fighting randomly. Okay, good. Now you guys can defend a little. But these guys are all just focused on those crabs.
A
They're all
large
just-
black ant force has been sent from the Fuska nest.
That is a pretty big force, but we should be able to handle that. Especially since these upgrades automatically heal ants coming in. Group 3 is gonna need some help though. Okay, I'm gonna switch Group 3 and 1 because Group 1 actually has more dudes, and it's probably better to attack these ranged dudes with ranged dudes. Or the higher upgraded dudes. Group 3 only has to go up against basic black ants, so we can put the smaller group over there.
More
I don't know why
wood
they
ants
have
are
this-
heading toward the high ground colony.
I mean, I can see that, but they're not really doing much of anything. Okay. Hold that area up and then get these guys over here so we can hold right at the entrance. Get us that high ground. That splash damage upgrade is really helping us though.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
Looks like we were running out of food for a while.
Both lower ground colonies are now sending out armies at the same time.
Is that the army and it's is it just gonna go in there and then go out again? Looks like some of these guys retreated. game even stopped sending ladybugs, so it must probably waiting for that last one to go away, and then that shouldn't be the end of the attack. I mean, the music's still playing. Yep. Looks like
The day is almost over.
sent out
The
everything.
low ground is already starting to flood. The lower ground nests are emptying completely, and the ants are rushing up the bank. This is their final assault.
Even the queens, both colonies are just sending their queens to try and attack. This queen had a lot less HP than this one. Okay, tell these guys to swing around over there. Start harvesting the queens. Looks like this one's about to get died too. Yep, there's the last enemy queen dead. Okay, group 3, go over there, and group 1 over here. And there, both colonies are now completely flooded, so anything in there is dead. I mean,
The wood ants upon the hill have finally defeated their would-be successors. Tomorrow their empire will expand to the undefended intertidal flats below, commanding both the aphid farms and the bounty of the sea. This colony will rise to become an undeniable power in the Undergrowth.
that's a pretty interesting level. It's the first time that we were actually able to kill a colony, an enemy colony.
How is the colony progressing?
The Queen is exhibiting interesting new behaviors. I believe the colony is beginning to adapt.
Okay, so our soldiers more damage. Let's give them the extra healing. Okay, and then these guys. You might just want to give them the yeah, we'll just give them okay, these ones you can change, it says. Yeah, you can only have one at a time. Yes. Which one was this? Efficient brood, so more food, or sweet. I mean, we don't really use them for food, so I guess. I mean, we don't really use them to gather any food. We use all of our soldiers for that, so. But not slowed down on stuff is good. Or attack damage times 3. I mean, that looks better than the efficient brood. The efficient brood doesn't really matter. And we can always change it. And we only have 9 left, so. That's a lot for an improvement cost. I mean, reduces cooldowns is actually pretty good. What can I upgrade for these guys? Movement speed would actually help. Yeah, movement speed is just a lot better than this, where it negates all slowdown. Like, if you just have enough movement speed, slowdown won't affect you, period. Also, we have a good amount in the bank, so let's just start upgrading everything. And we can still have a good amount more guys. We can still have 8 more dudes, so I'm actually gonna get us some more workers just in case. So we'll have 3 more workers and then 4 more range dudes. And that should be the maximum amount that we can get. We should not be able to place any more ants. Yep, that's the most that we can get now. Well guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and join the Discord down in the description if you want to join us in some events. We have one pretty much every week. We might delay it in case we're building stuff or whatever, but we have an event pretty much every week. Hope you guys join us, and thanks for watching this video. See you guys.